Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Casual Gamers Online. Ashley here, and today this video is going to talk about the tanking of Sf144 Easy with the newly launched Battle Mage. Hey guys, if you follow my video series, you should know I have a character, a Battle Mage I've recently created when it was launched, and now basically it's level 143. Okay, the weapon that I'm using here is a staff. As you know that Battle Mage damage is actually quite low, and these are all the legendary gears. I'm going to show you guys how I actually tank SF144 party with all legendary gears. Okay, it's only one level 25 and the third level 14. I never imagined that Battle Mage is able to tank. Okay, the reason why so, because with the same equipment and two unique gear, the Evan is able to tank 144 without any problem. Okay, before cutting over to this Battle Mage, Felicia XX, which is the previous Evan, has been using this set of equipments but with two unique items, and is able to tank SF144 with no problem, okay, as an Evan with the skill settings that I have planned for it. So for Battle Mage, how is it able to survive SF144? Okay, let's take a look from here. Okay, the equipment, we have seen it. Let's look at the character info. Okay, damage is about 11,600. The defense is way below average. It's like 12,000 for here. Okay, not even a mythic equipment. So I would say that with the skill set here, it actually can tank better than the Lumi itself. Okay, and how is it done? The number of skills that I put into the rotation will be that simple. Let's take a look at the skill. These are the three skills that I have used. Okay, a preset here, and then followed by the two skills here. So a preset, let's check out the preset on level 60. This is the preset I'm having. So these presets actually rotates around the dark chain that pull the mobs towards you, and followed by the dome and the dark chain again. So this rotation is the one that I'm using. As you can see now here, the first one will be the Dark Genesis. Okay, Dark Genesis, I already raised it to like this level. Okay, at 192.5%, is able to actually stun the mob for 5 seconds. This is awesome. This skills actually creates survivability. I'm going to show you after that. And it has a cooldown of 30 seconds. But because at level 141 I'm able to choose a passive, I decided to go to the hyper passive and reduce the Dark Genesis cooldown to 15 seconds. And that said, I can constantly stun mobs almost with a phantom with the time lead, so almost every time on the map itself. So it helps actually the entire team. Okay, it's a good support because all the mobs will stun. The stun area is actually quite big, and also at the same time with this pull forward and then dome skill, pull forward, keep using pull forward, we add in this which is called a condemnation. Summon a Reaper, a Green Reaper that follows you collecting souls, and one set amount is collected. The Reaper shows its true form, dealing enough damage, dealing a lot of damage to mobs around here. Okay, it actually puts skill damage 70%, but basically it actually hits quite hard. Okay, skill damage increased per level by 0.5%. So that's insane. So from here you can see this setup itself. Okay, you can see this is my setup. It actually pulls forward the mob. Okay, and you can see the Dark Reaper actually, once they collected the bar on top here when it's full, you actually throw out a awesome thing. And having the dome actually help the entire party to reduce its damage, and at the same time sometimes prevent you from dying. So guys, I still have knockback because why? You can see the stun, it was huge. You look at the jewel, I'm still not having 5 jewels. I don't have like 5 A jewels to give me the knockback resistance. I've been knocked around in this time, so without the yellow jewel, I believe with the yellow jewel I can even tank better. But for now, okay, since morning I've been tested until now, it's still able to survive at SF144 without dying. So you can see that's the thing. He pulls the first time, you actually get stuns, but the second time not. But when your Dark Reaper gets charged, you will throw out enough damage to kill the mobs that is pulled right towards your face. So this is the skill that I've set for SF144. So hope you guys can see. If you got any better suggestion, leave the suggestion in the comments below. Okay, so remember, okay, now my team only have 5 hitters. Okay, 1 bishop, 2 Lumi, and 1 phantom. and I'm able to tank Sf144. So again, I'm going to see again, you see the stun. The stun was like 2 level and quite a lot of mobs got stunned. And it's sad to say that the hyper skill are for this is more of a support rather than anything else. Okay, you see they stun the whole entire mob again, giving chance and then saving pots for even other characters in the Sf144 party. So that's it, right? I mean, for my own experience, for low level before 170, I'm waiting to get it up to 170, then 171. 170 will be looking forward for the hyper. I believe that there's something wrong with Callahan's video on Twitch, that it was unable to do damage, okay, because we can't see that the hyper was killing any mobs. Maybe there's a glitch during his live Twitch, and hopefully I'm going to justify that, because when you look at the skill of this battle mage, right, the hyper itself, the sweeping staff, swings a massive cane to deal damage, deliver 2 separate attacks over the course of the skill. So you actually have 2 separate attacks, and one attack give you like target count of 8 and hit count of 12. 12 times 2,266 is almost 3,000% of the damage. So this should be awesome, but maybe the range is short, but at least it's able to kill the mobs. So I'm going to see whether what is done and then how good the passive the hyper is before I put a judgment on the battle mage. For now, it can actually survive at the Sf144 is already good. And for the hyper skill, the first one is Dark Genesis, and then I'm not sure about this reinforcement because it increased the final damage of Dark Genesis by 20% and additional increase of Dark Genesis during cooldown. Okay, during cooldown are increased. So interesting point. If you guys know and understand what is this talking about, please leave in the comments below. The final damage of additional Dark Genesis attacks during cooldown are increased for 20%. So I believe, I'm not sure how you activate the Dark Genesis when it's on cooldown, and adding on this another 20%. So I'm not sure about that, or maybe because Dark Genesis has a lightning. Okay, while Dark Genesis on cooldown, right, attacks will summon lightning bolts that deal additional damage. Dark Genesis attacks are not affected by damage reflection. So in that case, right, the passive chain, okay, let's see, the passive damage is for the other 3 skills. So lightning explosion skill is 110%. So it increased another 20% here. So I'm not sure whether is it worthwhile to go that way. So that's one thing. And the rest of the aura, okay, this aura itself, okay, boss attack increased by 10%, a needed aura for bossing. So your team will need that extra 10% for buffing, but they need to stand quite close. And the dome, right, cooldown is 120 seconds instead of 180 seconds. So you actually bring the cooldown for extra 1 minute down. And persist, extend the cooldown period of 60 seconds. If you've given me a choice to choose, right, I'd rather go for this instead of like 45 seconds, go for another 15 seconds. And then party shoe enhance. So increase party shoe damage for enemy skill attack. Okay, damage reduction rate increased by 20%. So these are only the few useful skill. So there's no point an additional effect that removes a debuff from running for every 10 seconds. So anyone stands in the dome does not need a dispel magic from the boss. So is it rather good to trade the 10% here, and unless you have like maybe different battle mage in the battle, I'm not sure. Maybe the 2 battle mage will stack, and I'll test it out and put up in a video next time. So this is increase the weakening aura, okay, weakening effect by 200%. So not sure about this, but then let's see how it goes. So for now, my aura that I use for the battle mage is basically the damage aura. Okay, maybe I should like switch it to weakening and then see how it goes instead of damage. Let me go to the pad. Okay, let's change the skill. Let's take a look at the weakening aura, whether farming if weakening is good enough. So buff, this is hasty, moving fast speed. Okay, not needed here. Draining aura. So this is draining HP. Cooldown of like 15%. This will give your blue aura dispel. Not needed for now. Weakening aura. Emits an aura applying a debuff on nearby enemies. The debuff decrease physical damage reduction and magic reduction of affected enemies. Deactivate when another aura is used. So it's minus 10% and minus 10%. So but here the Dark Aura is plus 10% plus 10%, and your passive at 10%. So definitely Dark Aura is still the damage dealer. It's a better damage dealer. That's the case. So for now, I'm not going to change that because I don't think there will be much difference. And guys, that will be all. I hope that by sharing this video, more Battle Mage with a legendary gear can tank. Okay, I'm actually currently at level 143. I've been tanking since level 141. So 142, I think, coming to 142, 141 90% until now, 143 since morning until now. So I hopefully that this guide will help you guys to tank SF144 easy. So if you do have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below and I'll try it out. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to Casual Gamers Online. Thank you guys.